Our final student advisory student is Zion Holmes from Winnetonka.
Good morning. My name is Zion Holmes, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've never done anything to deserve to be up here. I've never done anything as to get to be on any stage. I've never done anything to get any prize. I'm so grateful that there were people placed in my life to bring me here today. People that wanted nothing more from me than to see me succeed. People who truly cared for me and gave me their all. People like Dr. Johnson, my mentor and my former high school principal, who spoke to me as if I was worth every word. People like Mrs. Stouch, my advocate and my middle school principal, who listened to me and my friend as if we were the most important people on earth to her. People like Mrs. Clayton, my first orchestra director, who made me feel like I could walk into a room with a cello and a bow and play my heart out, and everybody would listen, everyone would stand just for me. People like Coach Will and Coach Wint, who took me to state and sacrificed hours of their life just to help me become the best tennis player I could be. People like Mr. Scarrow, my middle school avid teacher that I didn't really like because he kept telling me to not stop going deeper in my thinking. He never let me think I was smart enough. But I learned how to be brilliant in your class. After we watched that video, I believed you after we watched that video, Mr. Scarrow, of your past student giving a speech like this one. I believed you when you told us this could be one of you in a couple of years. You see, I've done nothing to be up here. Every hug from Miss Dunn is up here. Every time Mrs. Ward took a little extra time in algebra to help me get it is up here. Those cellos, yes with an S because sadly some of them aren't cellos anymore, that Miss Zuber lended me are up here. That nerve-wracking, heart-pulling TED Talk I presented in Mrs. Bro's class with a little but a lot of help from Mr. Smith is up here. Every math help teams call with Mrs. Calloway and Mr. Calloway interrupting every so often is up here. Every "Hey Zion" that I get every first lunch period from Tonka's most beloved custodian, Miss Alma, is up here. Every "How you doing, Zion" from my middle school bus driver, Mrs. Ladidra, is up here. Every smile, every lecture, every check-in, every "What's up, Zion," every "Excited to see me, hi, Zion," every pound, every high five, every prayer, every one of you who thought it worthwhile to spend your time giving this stubborn, little afro-haired skinny kid a chance. You are up here. And if you've never heard it before, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea what you have done. You have no clue how much you have helped. You have no idea how much you have given. So please, don't stop. Because there are so many more students who need people that will give them their all. People who won't stop at anything just to see that one kid succeed. That one kid is me.